Before we get into this, I would like to thank everybody who stopped by on my very first How to Be a Sweat video. That shit really just blew up. So I figured I'd come back and do it once again for the fans. Hope you guys enjoy. What is up, guys? It's your boy DJ and welcome back to the channel. Now today we got another How to Be a Sweat video since, my last one did so good. And I would like to thank everybody again for stopping by, watching that, and everybody who comes by to watch this one. Thank you very much. But this video might be a little bit different, a little less goofy, and I'm actually gonna try and help you guys out with starting this thing, being a little sweaty boy. If you're not a sweat, it's hard to be a sweat nowadays in this game because there's so many things changing all the time. We got superpowers, which if you want to be a sweat, you're gonna kind of have to need those, but we're gonna get into that in just a second, or yeah, I guess right now. So in my first video, step one was you need to have a sweaty skin, and I think I kind of got that one covered. As you can see, I am using replay mode, so it's gonna be a little finicky watching these clips, but explaining it should be fine. Okay, so I don't know if you saw it just now, but there's a car over there behind those trees. Now a good tip would be to kind of stay away from players in cars as much as possible because they have a lot more health than you do, and it'll be a lot harder to hit. So one of the things that makes it complicated to try and show you guys my gameplay through the replay mode is that you can't really see my loadout, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's cool because my entire loadout changes later on, and I'll explain to you what I have. And I mean, I'm sure you'll see me pick them up and whatnot. So, but speaking of loadout, you always want to make sure you have full health. Like right now, I'm getting my shield. So your full health, and then you want an AR and a shotgun. If you're stuck with bad luck like me and get handed a scoped AR, you see I trade my scoped AR out for a damn tactical submachine gun. So it all just depends on what you like to use. Just make sure your loadout is, built so that you're comfortable. Can't always have a perfect loadout, but you can always have a couple guns that you know how to use. Another thing, you can actually use these gas cans to throw at people, and you can shoot them, blow them up. So right here, I'm coming back to check the house where that car was at, and they didn't seem to do too good of a job at looting the place, but they're not there. They weren't there when I got there, so I didn't have to worry about them too much. Now, the beginning of this game was just a whole lot of me running around trying to find stuff. I don't even have my first kill yet, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we will get there, and it will get good. At this point, it's just a whole lot of me trying to find an AR in this building, but the only thing I found was a gray burst, and I was not having that. I'll keep my tactical SMG, please. Thank you. Did I take this? Wow, I took a great AR. I guess, like I said, it's whatever you're comfortable with, I prefer the AR over the burst because I feel like you have more control over how much you get to shoot. Alright, so another thing about loadouts, or at least my loadouts, personally, I would like to say that you should always have a sniper on you just for reasons like this. So, like, I have three players in my vicinity right now. And right now, my aim is kind of buns, but I do end up getting a couple sniper kills in this. But just so you can have that extra range on other players, like right here. Now, as you can see, we're about to get into those superpowers we were talking about here. So we got this player over here. I actually kind of lost him because I was too busy focusing on the other guys. But I do end up finding this guy later on, and it's kind of funny what happens. But yeah, here we go. I'm running up on the guy with the superpowers. Don't sit still around a sniper, my guy. This is why I say you should try and keep a sniper on you. But I thought I saw somebody behind that tree, and I actually did. So I kind of waited it out to see if he would bait or take the bait of the loot right here. But apparently that didn't work. So I ran up, you know, collected my treasures, and then wasted it. I love shotgun battles. Shotgun battles are so like exciting to watch and like be in, you know, so intense sometimes. It gets your heart pumping. But right here we have Iron Man's Unibeam and the repulsor gauntlets. Now I opted for the repulsor gauntlets because I can fly with those things, and there goes Midas once again. But I did get the repulsor gauntlets because I haven't used Tony Stark's powers yet, and now I finally get yeah, I finally get to do that. Oh, well, and fly too, which is pretty dope. Well, not fly, it's kind of more like a Hulkbuster glide type of thing, but you know, you still get a little bit better movement, better rotations in the game, you know. So one thing I did notice is that I didn't really build for protection whatsoever this game, and that is like a good thing to make sure you do, because you'll probably end up like this. But look at this real quick. Just like, how many times have you seen that? Just walk into a vault and everything is just there for you. But I didn't need any of it. I have a gold Stark rifle and a purple pump, so we're doing pretty good. And we have Iron Man's hands, which is part of the plan, Mr. Man. So let's get on out of here. Now right here, I'm kind of like playing the storm, not too well, but to the best of my abilities, since I did drop kind of in the zone. And all that really means is that I'm trying to keep the storm closer to my back, so nobody really has room to sneak attack me from behind, you know. It just puts a majority of my opponents to the front, which is very helpful in a lot of battles. Oh, and another cool thing about the repulsor gauntlets is if you do ride a zip line with them and you jump off, you have that extra jump when you jump off. I didn't know you could do that, but that is damn cool. But of course it cuts out when you jump, so. Sorry for that AFK player, but they had to get mopped. Now at a certain point you can only carry so much ammo, and at the rate I'm going, I didn't shoot too much, so like I didn't lose too much ammo. I had a butt ton of ammo. I don't know what happened here with this guy, why he thought I was on the other side, but that was an easy kill. If you just come in and make yourself unseen, they'll have to come out of their build. You don't always need to build something like he did and to try and keep somebody from hitting you, when all you really have to do is just stay unseen. Alright, so here it is. It's down to me and the final stooge. What I do here, I use a combination of all the things I've pretty much said. Make yourself unseen. Make sure you have that distance. You know, make sure you can hit them at a distance and stay unseen. You know, tried to get him with the headshot right there, but I don't know why my buns today. When it comes to opponents in cars, right here, I don't know what's going on. I'm using my Stark rifle, but it's not showing it whatsoever. But that's the best thing to do with opponents in cars. Just blow that thing up while they're in there. He already lost 50 health. I saw him. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. That is all she wrote. Easy dub. First game of the day type business, you know? And you can too. Now, in all honesty, there's a lot more things I could have done to try and catch that win. Long story short, it's been your boy. I hope you enjoyed. Catch you guys in the next one. We out.